Hello, I'm Dio with the Living Workshop, and I am finally making a video after delaying for probably about 3 weeks. I'm worried about how to make the perfect video. I'm worried about whether or not I'm doing it right. Does it look right? Am I expressing myself succinctly enough? All these sorts of things that are making me anxious and making it not fun. And in reality, the reason why I'm doing this and why I started doing it was because it was fun and because it was interesting and I wanted to share it with other people. So what's happened now is that I'm putting too much emphasis on it. So we're going to stop doing that, and I'm just going to spew out to the internet, and we're just going to go from there. So cool. So, all right, we've done quite a bit of stuff. We've done a lot of work on micromaterials. I finished the Rishi Bonsai Bowl project, so that's all done. This is one of the ones that is growing in there, and then those will be done. I just won some award at the ADC, some place in Cincinnati. I had to ship my piece out over there. One of these ones was kind of a pain because they're very fragile. But so I shipped it out, and then I just got a call or an email like today being like, we don't have it. And then I looked on the UPS, said that it got delivered the 29th. Obviously today's now the 6th, so that's a little bit weird. So I'm waiting to see what's up with that. I don't know. But anyways, so we worked with that. And then I applied to a couple other art award things, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really that knowledgeable in doing this artist thing. But we're doing it. So, anyway, okay, all right. I'm just going to talk about some of the micromaterial stuff that we're working on now, and then I can not ramble too much, and then I can actually send this thing out, and that will make me feel better. And then from there, maybe I'll be able to make a couple more of these. Who cares? Whatever. You hear this is real stuff. I'm not a robot. I'm not reading an AI script. I'm not reading any script whatsoever. I just have little notes here, and I'm just kind of riffing. So hopefully you can just kind of hang around with me and see what see what I do. Okay. So these little Rishi Bonsai bowls, those were all hardwood sawdust that was taken from the production of making the bowl. So there's a lot of other people that are doing micromaterials work. So one of the constants seems to be that people like using hemp hurd, mostly just because I think it's cheap, it's readily available, and it is also just like agricultural waste. So it's pretty good for that. So I bought like a bag of that, and I've been trying to work on like making micro bricks. So these are two of our micro bricks. This one I pulled out a while ago. It has pretty good consistency. It's got pretty good coverage. It's pretty good. It's really good, I think. Very square, nice shape, everything like that. That's good. This is the second one that I did. Both of these two were both made at the same time. So they were both grown at the same time. This one I just pulled out once. It looked like it was good. This one I let go. I let keep going for maybe even like a month extra. So as you can see, it started growing out some rishis on it. So that's kind of cool. This, I just dry it on my wood stove. The wood stove downstairs. I just kind of hang it out up there and it dries it out. So I'll bring this back down there, let it dry a little bit more. But the cool part about this is that if this still is kind of structurally as similar as this one, then that means that I can make these blocks and then I can harvest the reishi for medicinals and then still just use the block. So that could be pretty sweet. So I'm kind of excited about that. But yeah, so we're just working on micro bricks. I'm trying to figure out how to kind of like figure out what the structure is and kind of make them more structurally, maybe a little bit more structurally sound, or make them so that they'll seat onto each other. So that's Myco bricks. So those are coming along. Those are coming along nicely. And then right here, we have a sweet little. Okay, Nabu, turn on mushroom lamp. We've got this. This is
Turn
all.
on the switch.
It's pretty sweet. So this is just, yeah, this is all same as this. This was a glass container that I packed in with this, and then I cracked the glass and then slowly pulled it away until this was just remaining, and then put the whole housing back together, and then found a cool little light for it. So that worked pretty well. My issue is that I end up just having to then break glass. So then I don't have any. I can only make single-use stuff, which is not great. Also, then I'm breaking the glass. I don't know what to do with the broken glass. Then I got to throw it away. I don't like that. So we have to figure out something along there. Here we go. Here's another piece. This is a bigger one. That was inside of this, which is a big glass piece. After this one, I tried to find something that was bigger. Excuse me, so that I could slide it out, and so I actually was able to slide this out. And then I had another piece of glass that was in here. Excuse me, that I actually ended up having to throw away, or excuse me, break, because I couldn't pull it out of there. There was too much suction. I thought it was going to be easy to pull out, and it was not. So yeah, so there we go. That's another piece. We have this little vase. This was actually the first Myco material piece that I made. That wasn't kind of like these things. And then we also have, let's stick that over there. We also have this, which we'll eventually have this screwed in there, and it will actually light. There's a glass cylinder that's in there that I will fill up with oil, and then we'll screw this onto that piece. We'll pull this whole thing out, and then we'll have a cool little Myco face thing. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been working on. Been having some okay luck, and one of the other things I'm going to do is I finally acquired a 3D printer. So I'm going to try and 3D print forms and like clamshell forms. Okay. So yeah, so I was trying to make my own forms and clamshell pieces. So I came across a cheap 3D printer, and now I have a 3D printer. First thing I printed was this little Groot guy right here, which is pretty nice, came out really well. Fortunate thing is that now I realize that now I'm using single-use plastic, so we have to get around that. I recently just purchased some of this, which is PHA. It's called Alpha from Color Fab. I still haven't used it yet, obviously it's still in the container. But this is made with bacteria. So it's like there's no, and then this is actually decomposable. So my idea is that I'll take this, and then maybe I'll make a little Groot, and then maybe put him outside to see how he breaks down, or maybe like put him in and then kind of like cover him with some moss and kind of let him turn into like an actual Groot, not just this plastic thing that's supposed to be made out of wood. I don't know, that seems kind of weird. Okay, anyways, that's pretty much it. This is what I'm working on for the Myco materials. I don't know. I feel like this is all over the place. I'm kind of all over the place. But I told myself I would do 100 of these videos by the end of the year. So, and the only way to get better at it is by still doing this. So yeah, this is a video, so this counts, and I am one step closer. Cool. Everything do not fall over. All right. Catch you. Thank you.